Of all the cabs in Canada, there's only one where the driver pays you.
You guys are in the cash cab.
It's the Cash Cab. I'm Adam Growe, and I'll toss you questions from pickup to drop-off. Each correct answer will make you money. But if you get 3 wrong, then you'll be standing on the curb.
All your fault.
There's help, though. If you get stumped, you can shout out for help to a friend on a mobile phone or a stranger on the street. If you're up for it,
Big money, big money.
let's motor.
Taxi cab.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
So where are you going?
Pape and Danforth. So, is Adam Growe your real name?
Adam Growe is my real name, and this is the Cash Cab. It is a TV quiz show. Happens right here in my taxi.
All right. Oh, nice.
And if you give me the right answers, you're gonna win cash.
Sweet. Wow.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah. You give me a wrong answer, you get a strike. 3 times, you're out.
Wait,
For-
like out of the cab?
Out of the cab.
No.
So we don't even get to the destination.
No.
Ooh, ouch.
So, you guys want to play?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
On the meter.
Okay, so let's start with your names.
I'm Chris.
I'm Ricky.
I'm Isabelle.
I'm Caitlin.
All right, you guys have 36 blocks to go to your destination. That's a lot of room for lots of cash.
All right.
Feel good about it?
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. What's the purpose of Britain's MI5? To protect national security, to deliver mail, or to track stellar objects?
Track national security.
Yeah.
Protect national security.
Yeah. We'll go with A. We'll protect national security.
And that's right for your first 25.
All right.
For another $25, here we go. What video format was introduced by Sony in the 1970s and was incompatible with its arch rival, VHS?
Beta.
Or we'll go with Beta.
Betamax or Beta is fine for 25.
Yeah.
All right, here's another $25 question. What hand-thrown weapon consists of explosive material inside a small iron case that is sometimes shaped like a pineapple?
Grenade.
Yeah, that
Grenade.
Yeah, we'll go with grenade.
Grenades exploding up to $75 in total. Rolling up to the red light, we've got a red light challenge.
Ooh, nice.
Hey, they love it. It's worth $75 with a right answer. A wrong answer won't get you strikes, but you only have 30 seconds to give me the right answer. Here we go. Name any 6 of the 10 least populated Canadian provinces or territories.
Northwest Territories.
Northwest Territories. None of it.
You got 2.
Yukon, PEI.
Saskatchewan.
Brunswick.
Newfoundland.
You got 6. There you go. All right.
All right. Hey.
Way to go, you guys!
Go boys.
All right, that red light challenge working out for another $75 and 25 blocks still to go.
Sweet.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna move you guys up to the $50 questions because we think you're ready.
I think
They're more
Yeah,
challenging.
we feel like it.
All right, here we go. In 1972, George Ballas used a popcorn can, some fishing line, and a rotary edger to invent what device that trims grass in hard-to-reach corners?
weed whacker. Weed whacker.
Yeah, weed whacker.
Yeah,
Whippers-
whippersnapper.
Weed whacker. We'll go with weed whacker.
Weed whipper whacker. It's all right for 50 bucks.
Snapper.
Okay, here's another $50 question. What venomous sea creature killed crocodile hunter Steve Irwin?
Stingray, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go with Stingray.
Stingray is right for another 50 bucks.
Some clap to that.
Here's another $50 question. What blood sport plays out in Madrid's Plaza de Toros de la Ventas?
Is that running with
Wait.
animals?
It's
Bullfighting.
fighting or running?
It's not running with the bulls, it's
Then
some
That's an
Pamplona.
opponent. Yeah. So
Bullfighting.
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 Toro for
Yay.
50 bucks. All right, good job, guys. You're on a roll, so we're going to move you up to the $100 questions now.
Big one.
Really tough. What unit is used in measuring the height of a horse and is equal to 4 inches or 10.2 centimeters?
Christopher?
Hands.
And you know this because
I took riding lessons when I was younger for a summer.
good guy to have in the cab. Hand is right for $100.
Yeah, all right.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That would be 8 hands.
Hands.
That's a tall horse. So we're going to give you another $100 question. Here we go. What hypothetical space portal appears in Star Trek and might actually allow time travel?
What do you think?
I would say the wormhole. The wormhole's in Star Trek.
Is a wormhole and a black hole the same thing?
I don't think so, but the wormholes are all over Star Trek.
Okay, well, let's go with that
But
one.
yeah.
Okay.
I have a
But my
uniform.
Ricky-
I know,
but my
it's true.
costume-
Ricky,
You have the costume.
I have the
You
costume. Yeah, yeah.
he's attended conferences. We'll go with wormhole.
Yeah.
With the uniform on. That's another $100.
Yeah, nerdiness pays off. All right.
Finally.
I know.
Nerdiness pays off. All right. All right, guys. Still got 15 blocks to go. Still have no strikes.
All right.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Here's another $100 question. In May 1914, what Canadian Pacific Ocean liner sank in the St. Lawrence River after being rammed by the Norwegian ship Storstad?
Is it the Edmund Fitzgerald?
Well, that's what I was thinking, but
You learned that in high school.
Gordon
The
Lightfoot.
Gordon Lightfoot song? Yeah.
Yeah.
The Edmund Fitzgerald.
Do you want to say
Probably
Edmund Fitzgerald?
afford to make us.
Yeah.
I can make a guess.
Let's do
So Edmund Fitzgerald?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with Edmund Fitzgerald.
It was the wreck of the Empress of Ireland, not the Edmund Fitzgerald.
It's okay. Only one.
Wrong, guys, for one strike, but you're still in good shape.
it. Okay.
Here's another one for you. Still worth $100. What galaxy is 12 million light years from Earth and has a stogie name and shape?
Prince.
Do you know any galaxy names?
Star Trek?
What?
They weren't in this galaxy.
Yeah, their galaxy's far, far away.
That's Star Wars.
Stogie name.
Should we
John
should we
would know?
call? Should we do a shout out?
Ooh.
Like John.
So let's call John.
Okay, we'll call
We're gonna
our,
call.
our friend.
All right, yeah.
Mobile shout out.
Shout out.
Colin John. All right, here we go.
Hi, John. I've got a question for you. Okay, so what galaxy, how many light years away?
12 million
12 million light years away
and has a stogie name and
and
shape.
has a stogie name and shape. The Cigar Galaxy?
No.
Have you ever heard of a Cigar Galaxy?
Worst call.
Thanks, dude. Bye. He said the Cigar Galaxy?
He's terrible.
Oh,
So he doesn't really know.
Let's
Yeah.
say Cohiba.
Cohiba? Really?
Oh.
Cigar?
Do you want to say what John said, or you want to?
No, I mean, not
He
because John
doesn't
said it,
know.
so cigar,
Cigar?
I guess.
You want to go with cigar?
Oh
I think-
gosh.
I don't know. Just go for it.
Cigar galaxy.
Oh my gosh. Okay. We'll go with cigar.
Going with Cigar Galaxy.
I don't know.
Oh man, guys, that is another $100.
Really? Wow.
Hey, that's crazy.
I did not think that was
We
right
must
at all.
thank John very much.
Oh,
All right, team, we have arrived at your destination.
sweet.
Good driving.
We made
Thank
it.
you very much. All right, guys, you've done really well. You've won $600.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about right there. Now, you guys can choose to leave the cash cab with the 600, or you can stay, go for the video bonus question, which is double or nothing, $1,200.
It's $300.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
You get it wrong, you leave with nothing.
I totally think we should just go for it.
I think go.
I wasn't expecting to have
I
any
wasn't
money
expecting.
today.
Yeah, exactly.
So no regrets.
All right. No.
No, no regrets.
Hands in. Hey!
Yeah, baseball.
All right, going for the video bonus question?
Yeah, we'll do it.
All right. The tomb of China's first emperor, Qin Xia Huangdi, includes 8,000 soldiers and horses set in formation to defend him in the afterlife. What fired earthenware material are these warriors made of?
I've seen them.
You've seen them?
Yes.
Oh,
Terracotta
it's definitely
warriors
terracotta.
from Xi'an,
Yeah.
China.
Yeah.
They're
Agreed.
terracotta.
Terracotta. That's what we're going
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
Terracotta.
And you're leaving with $1,200.
That's awesome.
There it is. Good job, guys.
Hey.
Good work.
The greatest day of my life.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Bye-bye.
That team was smoking.
You can keep it all since it's his birthday tomorrow.
Hey there.
Hey there.
Jeffrey, you okay?
Jeffrey, all right?
Tight squeeze.
Jeffrey.
Do you have enough leg room?
Oh yeah, it's got plenty.
All right.
Everybody's concerned about Jeffrey.
Sweet.
You guys are in the cash cab.
Oh, sweet. Oh, excellent.
It's a TV quiz show that happens right here in my taxi.
Excellent.
I will drive you to your destination and ask you general knowledge questions. If you give me the right answers, you're gonna win cash.
No way.
That's great.
If you give me the wrong answers, you're gonna get strikes.
Okay.
But we're not gonna have to give you cash.
You don't have to give me cash, but if you get 3 strikes, I pull over the cash cab and I kick you out.
Okay.
Oh, get out.
If you do run into trouble, you can do a mobile shout out on a phone,
Oh,
or you can do a street shout out to a stranger on the street. But that's it.
All right.
I love the roof.
I know.
I know.
The roof is a big hit, yes. Everybody likes the roof. One question I have for you right now. Do you want to play?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's motor. They're already giggling. All right, team, 41 blocks to go to your destination. Let's start off with some introductions.
I'm Vic.
Hey, everyone, I'm Marilyn.
Jeffrey.
And I'm Kate.
So let's start you guys off with an easy question worth $25. Here we go.
All right.
All right.
Egypt's king Zoser was the first pharaoh to build what structure? A pyramid, a dam, or a sphinx?
It's an easy question. I don't think they're gonna trick us on the first one.
Let's see.
Could be a trick.
I go with
Go with
pyramid.
pyramid.
Okay, we're gonna go with pyramid.
You're right. $25 for pyramid.
Yeah, totally.
I too.
Here we go for another $25.
All right.
What 23-day bicycle race takes place in France each July and covers more than 3,500 kilometers?
Tour de
Tour de France.
Tour de
Yeah,
France.
Tour de
Yeah.
France. Yeah.
It's not the Iditarod.
Okay, we have our answer. It's Tour de France.
Tour de France is correct for $25.
All right.
Sweet action.
In 1970, Douglas Engelbart patented a handheld computer device with what nickname that's also a small rodent?
Oh, I think I know what it is. It's a mouse. You guys-
1970?
Yeah, it's probably made out of wood and stuff like that. Yeah. I think we're gonna go with mouse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a mouse.
The electronic mouse made out of wood. Mouse is fine.
All right.
You need a really large desk for the mouse.
Yeah.
35 blocks still to go. You've got $75 already. You're in great shape.
We
No
forgot to do
strikes.
our-
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
totally.
know.
Right. We were so
missed. Yeah, we were so.
That's a plan to do that every time?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making
Yeah.
sure. And here we go with your medium questions worth $50.
All right.
What's the only deer species where both males and females have antlers?
I think reindeer.
reindeer?
What, a caribou?
Why did we both think reindeer?
Rudolph! And his little girlfriend had the little.
Yeah, she had the little
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's.
But,
But that's
you
like
know
a
what?
terrible reason
Yeah,
to
that's
know
a.
that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
know if
all
she had-
caribou have antlers. No?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
more
'cause they-
scientific.
I'd rather go with caribou than a goat.
It's a good song by the Pixies, so I said go for it.
Okay. All right, we'll do it. We're going to say that it's a caribou.
Caribou. Rudolph and his girlfriend.
Oh,
Gotcha, $50. That's right.
Yeah.
Reindeer are actually a nickname for caribou. So
Oh,
there we
okay.
go.
Oh, that's good to know.
learning something in the cash cab.
For the next cash cab.
Yeah, for the next one.
May fine.
Okay, we're gonna ask you another question here. Originally named for a building in Paris, what cold facility stores dead bodies for identification and possible forensic investigation?
Maryland?
Well, there's going to be the...
Morgue.
Yeah, the morgue.
It's morgue?
Morgue.
It is the
It's a morgue.
And this is because Marilyn is French? Or?
No, because Marilyn was a mortician.
Oh,
Before she was an artist.
Yeah,
then I'm going to give you a morgue for sure. All right.
Sweet action.
All right, we are good.
Here's another $50 question. Located in the Northwest Territories, what is Canada's deepest lake?
That's weird because I thought that like Great Slave Lake and Great Bear Lake are really shallow.
Okay, so then
It's gotta be one of those,
one
no?
of those.
Well, those are the only two lakes we know.
Yeah.
In the Northwest
That
Territories.
limits things nicely.
Which is
Great
bigger of the two?
Bear or Great Slave, yeah.
Let's go with Great Slave Lake.
Okay, let's do it. We're gonna go with Great Slave Lake.
Have a flip of the coin on that.
Yeah.
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 The bear or the slave.
Yeah.
And you went with the right one, Great Slave.
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
All right, you guys have 13 blocks to go to your destination with $225 already.
Awesome.
Yeah.
No strikes. You've got both of your shout-outs remaining, and we're moving into the $100 questions.
All right, some hard questions are coming.
Officially credited with 72 downed enemy planes, what Canadian pilot was hailed as the top ace of the British Empire in World War I?
The Red Baron?
No, the Red Baron is who he shot down. It's Billy Bishop.
Billy
Billy
Bishop.
Bishop.
That's why he
All right.
played Billy Bishop first
Okay.
war.
We're gonna go with Billy Bishop.
William Avery Bishop. It's good for $100.
Nice work, people.
Oh.
It's like that's what excited Cab.
Keep it going. You're on a real roll.
All right.
In astronomy, what radio telescope system is located near Socorro, New Mexico, and goes by the letters VLA?
The Very Large Array. Did you remember Contact?
No.
Sure,
Very large
Jodie
array.
Foster.
Foster,
You
Yeah,
remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Well, 'cause
so-
they went from Arecibo
Can't
to
believe,
the Very Large
can't believe
Array.
you remember
That's
this.
right.
Yeah.
Our final answer is Very Large Array.
VLA. It's right. $100.
Look at you, oh my God.
Champ today, man.
Here we go for another $100. Dating back to 3000 BC, what system of writing was invented by the Sumerians and gets its modern name from Latin words meaning wedge-shaped?
Petroglyphs?
Petroglyphs are like when they write on like caves and stuff like
Okay.
that. Like, because a glyph is a picture though.
Oh,
Like, so
if we're talking about this
hieroglyph, something glyph, so we need wedge-shaped. We have to think of something, just
Yeah.
say anything.
Okay. Hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
Hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
That's a strike.
Oh, that's a bad noise.
Cuneiform was the answer.
Oh! Sorry.
Did you guys know that?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Watch more Cash Cab video and play the game at cashcabonline.ca.
So here's another $100 question. What Nordic country has the strongest tidal whirlpool in the world?
Okay,
It'd
well, it's gonna be
Norway.
Norway has the longest coastline of all of them. So you've got Norway or Sweden, Denmark or Greenland.
Denmark's too south,
Yeah, I was
no?
thinking
Yeah.
Greenland. That's what came to my head first. But
Do we want to do a shout out?
Let's do a shout out.
Thinking about a shout out?
Yeah, we're thinking about a shout out.
a street shout out?
Let's ask this old dude right here.
No.
No?
Quick judge of character. No. Are we opting for a mobile shout out?
All right.
Let's do it.
There you go. Who are you guys gonna call?
We're calling Krista.
Krista.
He cuts.
Hi, Krista. Are you able to help us with this shout out? Okay. So it is which Nordic country has the strongest tidal whirlpool in the world?
I'm saying Sweden. My vote's on Sweden.
Okay.
Yeah.
She says Norway. What do you guys think?
Okay.
It's a guess.
I'm saying Sweden because it's inside the big lip there. Inside
sense.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Krista.
Thank you.
Bye, Krista.
Thanks, Krista.
Bye, Krista.
All right, we're gonna go with Sweden.
Krista suggested Norway.
Yeah.
You guys said Krista.
Oh, we didn't do that.
Sweden is wrong. Norway was right.
Oh!
It's a strike, but look it, you guys have done really well, and we have arrived at your destination.
Oh, excellent.
You guys have arrived with $425.
Yeah, totally. I want some high fives.
So you guys can leave the cash cab with the $425. Yeah. Or you can stay and go for the video bonus question, which is double or nothing. You can talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, we have nothing to lose.
Yeah, we
We
walked
got
in
into
with
this cab
nothing.
not knowing.
Yeah.
Yep. Double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
Yes.
Not a lot of deliberation on that. They're going for double or nothing. All right. The clock tower at the Houses of Parliament in London is often mistakenly called Big Ben. Big Ben is actually the nickname given to what object housed inside?
Big Ben's the bell.
The bell, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
What else would be in a
Yeah.
clock tower?
Well, Big Ben could be the dome inside, or the.
It could be the guy that works inside.
So,
Yeah.
I say go with a bell.
Yeah.
You know.
That's the first thing that came
Yeah.
to mind was
Yeah.
the bell.
So
we feel.
we're all in agreement
Yeah.
with
Yep.
Yeah.
This is it. This is it.
This
that.
is
Okay. So
This is it.
we have a very strong feeling that it's the bell.
The bell in Big Ben will ring you up double your money. The main bell. There you go. Congratulations. $850. Oh, look at that. Out you go and be on your merry way.
What are you going to do?
Thanks, Adam.
Sweet action!
Thanks. It was lots of fun.
Come on, guys, let's go spend that money.
High fives in all directions as they ring in a bell of $850. Get on-the-go access to Cash Cab. Check behind the scenes and play the game. Just visit cashcabonline.ca on your TELUS smartphone.